Peace, love, and light tribe. What's going on? It's your girl Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through, and we have a do-it-yourself medicine pouch, medicine bag, and I'm gonna be making one right now for y'all. But I'm gonna show you some that are already made as well. So this is real suede. You can use suede or leather, animal hide if you have access to that. Okay. You want to get you a leather puncher. So I got this from Joann's, right? I don't personally, it was very hard to use at first, okay? I had to really put some shrimp into it, all right? But I got it down pat. I feel like this worked better for me when I do it on the floor, okay? So if you can see, I was able to do the holes um, to make the pouch, right? So I actually bought, Joann's had like this big piece of suede, right? So I actually wanted to make a medicine bag, a medicine woman bag. And I wanted to make some medicine pouches as well. So initially I went there, I wanted to get a long piece of leather or suede, but they didn't sell it like that. So I got the bigger piece that they had, and then they have some like um I can't really show you. It's like rectangle pieces that you can make. So I did buy like a couple of those, like three of those, and that makes two bags, right? If you wanted this size. Now I've seen people make medicine bags like half of this, like so it could be like this small, right? Um, I personally like this size, or even just a little smaller, like this size. Just so you could put things that mean the most to you in it, right? So you can do whatever size you're comfortable with if you wanted to make this yourself. If you went to Joann's, just make sure you get the real leather or real suede. And they, like I said, they had like a piece that you could use if you just wanted to try it all first to make it yourself. And it was about $9 for a piece, right? Um, so then I bought a tool of leather, right? So this was just the easiest way for me to do it because people do cut their own string along the piece of suede or leather that they buy, but I don't feel like it would have been enough. You would have had to get like a really big piece of suede to do that, right? So I bought the spool of leather so I could, make the neck piece, right? So I actually have one on. Mine is around my neck right now, and I just wear it under my clothes. So I'm not going to show y'all mine, but I'm going to show y'all how the ones that I already made as well. And these are going to be for sale at my shop. I just wanted to show y'all the ones that I made, right? And how to make it as well, right? So this is about, for this piece, this is about, I'm gonna say 36 to 40 inches long. Okay, because you could adjust it as you like. So you see, like how this is. I just wanted to be long for people if they wanted to wear it long around their neck, or even if they wanted to put it in their pocket. But you want to always carry this pouch with you. Okay, so if you see, I just put the string through the hole. So now you're going to just wrap it around, right? So you're going to put the string in the secondary hole. Haha. Get your mind out the gutter, okay? um, and just keep going around basically, right? So you want to keep going around, right? So I'm going to just go around and talk to y'all. All right. So with the medicine pouches, this is like a native tradition, and like I said, anything I do I'm always called to do it. It's just what it be. So I've been wanting to make a medicine bag, which I already made one. I made a medicine bag out of linen. So I got a linen medicine bag just because, the fabric of linen is 600. So I always like the highest frequency of things. So I got the fabric of a linen medicine bag. But because I bought the big piece of suede, I said I just want to make a medicine bag, you know, in general with the suede, not a medicine pouch, a medicine bag, because I am a practitioner and I need to start carrying my medicine with me, right? So I looked at the tools from Queen of Food book, Sacred Woman, and utilized like the different herbs and elixirs for the medicine bag, right? But um that was that was on my to-do list for a while. So I was like, okay, but I've just kept being called to do medicine pouches as well. Like someone, I was at an event and someone said, you should make medicine pouches. And I said, yeah. They said, yeah, I think it would go well with your business. And I'm like, okay. But this is not the first time someone told me I needed to make a pouch of some kind, right? So I was like, all right, well, let me look into that, right? Um, and me personally, like, I'm really into like the native traditions. Like I like the Native American traditions. I just feel like it could have been a part of my past life as well, a past life of mine, because I am very drawn to the native traditions. So um, initially I was looking at different like medicine pouches on eBay or on Poshmark, and I'm just looking. I'm like, these don't even look like me. Okay, like I'm gonna put a little spice and swag into the medicine bag. Okay, so they had some little ones that you could have bought for like $10. The like cheapest I probably seen was about $7, $8, but it was literally a piece of leather or suede, and it just was scrunched up, right? Like so, it was just nothing really like into it. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself. So I decided to make it myself. So I went and bought the materials. Now, of course, when you do anything yourself, it's going to cost more than it would for you to buy it, right? So, leather in general isn't a cheap material. So when you buy the leather, at least when I bought the leather, like I said, a piece was about $9. Then the string spool was about $16. Now they did have like a package of string, so if you just wanted to try it out just with the one and one, I think the package of string was like $9 too. Okay, so you're already at $18, right? So then you have to buy the hole puncher, the leather puncher, and that was about $20. Okay, look, rack it up, rack it up. So when you're looking at the cost, you like, all right, dang, like, all right, it might be better off for me to just buy it from someone else, right? So the hole puncher was about $20, right? And then if you wanted to spaz it up or spice it up, if you wanted to put beads in it, then you're gonna have to pay for the beads, depending on which type of beads you want, depend on the price. So like it's not like a it wasn't like a cheap project to just say, okay, let me just buy some fabric material and then just make these bags, right? It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, this gonna cost me a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? So I and then like the big piece of suede that I bought was $40. Like so that initially, yeah, it cost me a couple dollars to start this project. But it's cool because I made my medicine bag and I made a few pouches from the project. So I'm not upset with the cost because ultimately the goal was achieved. Me making the medicine bags and the medicine pouches. So the medicine bags are a sacred item. Like I said, it's a big thing in the native culture. Um, to like have a medicine bag, you always want it on your person. So some people wear it around their necks, or some people have it in their pockets. But you know, this is a bag that you always want to carry tobacco in, right? So tobacco, I had to go buy some tobacco. So I don't smoke at all. But I bought this tobacco from a smoke shop, and tobacco is basically used as an offering. So Um, you'll use the tobacco in any of your offering or any of your ceremonies where you are either giving thanks or presenting an offering. Um, this is something that you can do daily as well, even during prayer work. So prayer work and giving thanks, like if you just want to give thanks to source, you can just offer tobacco. Now, you can light the tobacco or just give it as an offering. Like, let's just say if you're outside and you just want to give thanks to the earth elements or give thanks to the elementals for providing me air, water, fire, dirt, just to give thanks, you can do that as well, right? So it could be just used as like a daily offering for for even asking for what it is that you want or to give thanks. Um, but you always want to make sure you have tobacco. Now, if when I sell these in person, I'm going to actually have like the offerings inside the bags. So I'll have a few bags where you could just buy straight up, and I'll have the ones that's already like a medicine pouch for you if you choose to buy it. I can't sell it like that online. I can only sell it like that in person. So online I'll just have the medicine pouch to purchase, but um but in person I'll have the tobacco cuz it's kind of illegal to sell tobacco online. So I'm not getting in trouble for that. But you always want to make sure you have tobacco in your medicine pouch to give as an offering. Now, what the natives do is they have other herbs that they utilize. Um, I feel like tobacco is the main herb you should always have in general. But the other herbs that they utilize is sweetgrass, cedar, and sage, right? So sage, of course, is to get rid of the negative energy, to clear the space. Um, Sweetgrass could be used like if you burn the sweetgrass beforehand. It's said to bring in more positive energy for your prayer work. And it also do cleanse like the space and purify it, similar to like a sage, but more of a like purifying positive energy. And then you have the cedar, and cedar is used for healing and fasting ceremonies. It is a form of protection, right? So I'm just talking to y'all as I knit away, right? So this is what I got so far, and it's just basically I'm about to close it up. Um, so also in your medicine pouch, right? So besides from if you wanted to have all of the herbs, you could put the herbs in your pouch loosely if you choose. Me personally, I got like a little Ziploc bag and I got my tobacco in there to make it easier and more clean efficient for my pouch and my other items that's in my pouch. So if you wanted to, you could put it in loosely, like you could just have the tobacco in your pouch if you just wanted to have the tobacco. If you wanted to have the other herbs in your pouch, you could have the other herbs. But um I only have the tobacco so far in my pouch. I was going to buy, I seen on Amazon they had like a mixture of the other three herbs, but you want to get the sweetgrass braided. So maybe not the best to buy that mixture, or if you did buy the mixture, just make sure you buy sweetgrass by itself as well, if that's like what you really want to do as far as to have the purity and positivity before your prayer work. um you can also add crystals to your medicine bag. So the native tradition add the crystal jet, they add turquoise, they might add a quartz, but definitely like turquoise, right? So in my personal medicine bag, I have a raw turquoise, I have onyx, and I have clear quartz, right? So even like right here, I have black tourmaline, rose quartz, and citrine. So you can utilize whatever crystals of your choice. Um, I always want to put a black crystal in the medicine pouch for the people medicine for protection. Um, Clear quartz or rose quartz for a clarity crystal. I really like clear quartz in general. It's kind of like the universal crystal, in my opinion, for healing and amongst other things, protection, healing, all that. And then a crystal of your choice, right? So in my medicine pouches, I'll only add 3 crystals for the buyer. I'll add some tobacco, and I don't know if I want to add a lucky talisman or not, because I feel like the lucky talisman should come from the person in general. So that's the third thing you might want to add to your medicine pouch. You want to add a lucky talisman, right? So like a lucky coin or some kind, or a lucky talisman or a protection talisman. You can do a pinnacle. You can do um, one of the, like, you could do whatever is best for you, okay? Like when it comes to the lucky talismans and things like that. But ultimately, with your medicine pouch, because it's a sacred item, it's something that you want to kind of keep with you at all times. It's something that you probably want to keep with you at all times, and it's something that you literally want to basically, you don't even have to let nobody know what you got. You don't have to let nobody know that you got it. You don't have to let nobody know what's in it. It's your bag of protection. It's your medicine, right? It's what you want to carry for uh, prayer work, for healing, for health, for protection. Like, it's yours, so make it yours. Also a feather, right? So you can add like a little feather to it too. So I have like small little feathers I'll add to the pouch as well. But you can add like a feather in the pouch as well, right? Um, so like I was saying, it's your pouch. It's whatever you deem worthy, right? So now I'm completing this now, right? So of course this might be a little longer. So what I'll do is I'll cut the excess off, and then I'll tie it up. But before I tie it up, I might jazz it up. So this is the pouch, but I will also, so you see, like, the pouch is like literally like how my hand is. This is how my hand is. It's like literally right here to my hand, the pouch. And it's not like, it don't open too much. But what I also would do, because it's not complete, so I'll take the leather pouch and just pouch 2 times right here, and add a piece of leather in the middle so you could tie it up, right? So I'm going to show you the ones that I did not too long ago. So these are the completed ones, and I added beads to them. So I made some smaller ones, and I added the beads to it. This one wasn't completed yet because I just did these two too, right? So I just did the black suede one, and then I did the brown suede one. But these are the completed ones. So you see how it got the middle pouch string right here, and I got the beads right here. So literally you just do the hole punch, 2 hole punches, and then you put a string in the middle, and it's like an adjustment string, right? So it gives you like more security. So it kind of like literally secure the bag, close it up, and you can keep it moving, right? So you don't really want this to be too heavy either, right? So if you do use crystals, try to use the crystals that's more flat, right? You'll add the crystals to it. You'll add your lucky talisman to it, and then you'll add the tobacco to it, right? But I don't have the baggie to put the tobacco in right now. But then you see, like, it's still kind of lightweight. So you ultimately want it to be lightweight, right? So you could put it in your pocket. You could put it around your neck. You could put it under your shirt, you know, and you could keep it moving, because that's your medicine. No one needs to know what's going on with you and your medicine. But this was my little demo of how to make DIY medicine pouches. all leather suede material. All right, my love, so I hope you like this video, and if you made your own, let me know your experience below. But until next time, please make sure you like, share, and follow for more. Peace.